Welcome to the channel and welcome as we take you on one of our day trips that we took while our stay in Malaga was going, a day trip to the city of Ronda. But first up, we stopped in Setenil de las Bodegas. They are most famous for their cave dwellings. Literally, the homes are built into the surrounding cliffs. And above, you will see a beautiful old Arab fortress. And the town is named after Setenil is 7 times nothing, commemorating the 7 and big epic holdout. And the second half, de las Bodegas, is referred to from the vineyards that the Christian settlers settled in after the town's defeat that surrounded it. So let's take a minute and see the city, see what it has to offer, see the beauty of this literally untouched part of Spain. Now we booked this excursion through the app Get Your Guide that we've mentioned many times because we love getting really great deals but seeing a lot when you're going to certain areas, because what is the point of going to Spain and not being able to see more than just the square footage of where you're staying? And it leaves beautiful Costa del Sol and Malaga, and it takes you on a scenic route. It's just so beautiful with a lot of vegetation. You'll see a lot of orange trees, olive trees, cork oak, and you come upon this beautiful white village and you get to walk through and see the Providence of Cadiz. Now you get a nice amount of free time to walk through, to shop, maybe to sit and have a little coffee or whatever. So you take advantage of your time there. The houses are literally embedded under the rocks, and it's just a beautiful atmosphere, honestly. It was very serene and quiet because we got there early in the morning, and then we headed back into our bus and towards our next port of call. Now this city has a reputation in the area for its meat products, especially chorizo and cerdo, which is pork, because they breed pigs around the surrounding hills. And we were told by our guide that this city does have quite a few inhabitants still living in it, and most of them work and own the properties and businesses that you see through our walk. And they use that because tourism is very, very important. They have Airbnbs in here, and tourism is what really keeps this little city alive because there are a lot of different tour groups that you could book to come through and see the city for yourself. Now we, as we said, booked it through Get Your Guide, and it's going for about $51 per person. It is an 8-hour tour because you do off and ons on your bus because there's points of stop. And then they also give you that time to wander, to see, to enjoy, and also, you know, to stop and eat, to purchase things that you could only get in that area, what they're known for. Another big thing that they were really famous for, of course, your charcuterie board things, but they also had a goat cheese that they were really famous for. So again, a lot of people come here for the chorizos, the, you know, hams and sausages that come from those pigs that they grow or that they have in the surrounding hills, but also for this amazing cheese that they make with nuts. So they had a lot of that also. And of course their local wines, which most of them are going to be your Ronda wines, because that region is just known because of the high altitude for really great wines, especially a really great white, which we tried later on. You really do go to places like this just for the experience, just to walk through and think that this was a place of battle, a place of refuge, like hundreds and thousands of years ago, and that you're walking the same streets. It's just kind of a once in a lifetime experience, and it really is something to take in and to mark off your bucket list to say that you did when in Spain, because again, not a lot of people stop here. They go straight to Ronda, but this is really a cute little must-see area. So we did do a tiny bit of shopping. We did have to get that queso payoyo, which is the goat cheese that I was telling you that they are famous for. And it was just cool going into the shop, honestly, that literally was built into a rock. Now we're going to enter the beautiful city of Ronda, which we got back on our nice air-conditioned bus, got right over to Ronda and saw the town square. It has churches. It has a huge bullring museum that it's known for, mini palaces. It has one of Spain's oldest buildings. So if you go to Punta Nuevo, which is the top, you're above the Tajo River. So the Tajo is called the Cut, and it's on the Guadalquivir River. And you can just see beautiful, as you see here, that's the cut. So you can see where it's literally cut into, and the river is at the bottom. You see the most beautiful views, even of the Tagus Bridge right there, which we crossed. And we just got to see so much. So the tour is guided, and she gives you the little earphones and things to listen to. So she guides you along in English and also in Spanish, so that you could see all that the city of Ronda has for you. Enjoy. The next step for the tour, of course, is going to be the Palace Mondragon. It is without a doubt one of the most interesting places. It has Arabic gardens in it. It has a beautiful terrace view of the countryside, but it is also the Archaeological Museum of Ronda. And your admission and your speed pass is included with it, so you walk right in with your guide as she takes you through a little history lesson about Ronda, about the museum, and about the palace. So it was very interesting to learn some new things historically about Spain. And like I said, the views were just phenomenal. The weather was around 60, just beautiful in the sun, and it's just breathtaking. It's really moments like this where you just sit back, you feel the breeze, you're given the room. I love that by the guide to just soak in the beauty of the view and the city and the place that you're in, and to take all the videos and all of the pictures you want, because you just want things that are just going to remind you of where you were at. So of course, memories were made. We had a great time, and of course that every trip wouldn't be complete without a little lunchtime, and of course with lunch comes a little wine. So we went back over the bridge to that beautiful rooftop area that was right above the cut. And that's where your tour ends, with your free glass of wine, and then you're able to sit and order, lunch there or somewhere else. But it really was absolutely stunning. We enjoyed the trip. We recommend it to anyone that wants to go out and venture and see more of what the beautiful south coast of Spain has to offer. So definitely put Ronda on your list of to-dos. So as always, we hope you enjoyed seeing what Europe has to offer, and remembering that, we try to bring you with us on all of our trips so you can see what we've seen, what we've eaten, and as always, thanks for joining us. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, and hit that bell for notifications on videos.